Hey guys, what's going on? Nick of TheEnFenn here, and let me go ahead and talk about the gameplay that is on your screen right now, and that is the modern Medal of Honor Warfighter multiplayer beta. So it's kind of a mouthful, but nevertheless, it's a pretty fun game. Not gonna lie. There are a couple of things in it that I don't really like, but I really like the game in general. Personally, I like it more than Call of Duty. I think Call of Duty gets old after a while, and I just think it's kind of a new thing. So I kind of want to go through and tell you guys what I like about it and what I truly just don't really care for, but I don't really mind. One of the things that I really don't care for, it's more or less the people, because a lot of people that I pair up with, even some of my friends, when the entire buddy system, since you can only spawn on one person, which I prefer the buddy system, but since you can only spawn on that one person, a lot of times they won't be paying attention. And usually I'm fairly aware of when someone's trying to spawn, so I'll try and get back to safety, so that they can spawn on me and we can both go in. But a lot of times they'll just, I'll have like half a second left to respond, and then they will just run out there, get killed, and then I'm just kind of left there, and I have to fall all the way back to it and run all the way over there. So it's kind of annoying. Another thing is the spawn delay. The spawn delay gets annoying, but if it's a little shorter, but I mean, I've had spawn delays that are up to 10 seconds long, which it may not seem like a lot, but it takes you out of the game for 10 whole seconds, which is actually quite a lot when you think about it. I mean, if you think about Call of Duty, you have half a second maybe, depending on how fast you can double tap X to get rid of that kill cam, maybe less than half a second to respawn, unless you're playing like Capture the Flag. And so that's kind of my take on that. Personally, I love the game. I think it's a ton of fun. I like it more than Call of Duty, so some of the pros that I like about it a lot are, it seems like Battlefield, which I played Battlefield Bad Company 2, but I really didn't play Battlefield 3 that much. I have it for my PS3, but I'm actually trading it in to get this game, and the reason why I haven't played it much is because, it was hard. I didn't get to play with anybody on PS3 because I didn't know anybody, and then when I actually wanted to go back and play it, there was a huge update that said it was going to take, like, I kid you not, like, 3 hours to download, and I was just not going to sit around for 3 hours and not do anything. So I was like, screw this, I'm going back to Call of Duty, because there were no updates that took that long. And maybe it's just me, but this game just seems like it's might have those long updates, but again, I just think it's going to be a lot of fun, and that's why I like it. Another thing is that it's just, I think it's a pretty quality game when you think about it, because since it's so similar to Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2, because it's made by the same people, I think it'll get ridiculed for that as well as praised for it. I like it because since it's so similar to it, it's basically like Battlefield, but taking out the vehicles and putting in kill streaks with smaller maps. The one map that they have on there's only one map, one game type, but I can't get tired of it. It's so much fun. And it's actually a lot of fun. And, when you think about it, the only bad thing about people saying it's too similar to Battlefield 3 is that some people might think that EA is trying to make too much money by basing it so similar that it's basically just like, oh, it's just another Battlefield 3, it's just another Battlefield 4, or whatever. And that's what a lot of people won't like about it. But personally, if you think about it, if they made two Call of Duties, or maybe like made one Call of Duty and one that was like almost exactly like it, but kind of the same thing as taking out kill streaks and putting in vehicles instead, but it was basically Call of Duty, wouldn't you like that? Wouldn't you enjoy having basically two Call of Duties come out a year versus one? And, that's what I think people need to think about is, this game, also, if you buy this game with the limited edition, you get Battlefield 4 multiplayer beta as well, which I think is awesome, and that's part of the reason why I'm getting this as well. And maybe that's just me. Maybe I think that people will ridicule this and they won't, but at the same time, I think that you guys should give this game a fair chance. It does take quite a while to download. I think it took me like 2 hours to download, which may sound like a lot, but all I did was turn on my Xbox and leave. And I know you may think, well, why didn't I wait for that 3-hour Battlefield 3 update like I was talking about before? Well, the reason why I didn't was because the Battlefield 3 update was for a game that I already played and I knew I didn't like that much, but I was going to try and go back to it again. When this game, I had never played it and I didn't know if I was going to like it or not. And as soon as I hopped in the game, I actually liked it a lot. And, um, maybe it's just me, but I think this game is phenomenal. I'm definitely going to buy it when it comes out. I don't think I'm going to pre-order. I don't really prefer pre-ordering games. I just prefer going up there and buying them. So I have a huge stack of games set aside and some money. So if the games aren't enough, I can just buy it. And, that's my take on it. I really like it a lot. And, other than that, rate, comment, subscribe. See you guys later.